What's going on, guys? My name is Fake Thriller. I'm sitting here today with Snooze603, and we are currently celebrating the greatest milestone of our channel to date, which is breaking the 10,000 subscriber mark. So this video is aimed to be a huge thank you to all 10,000 plus that there are of you. And we want to say thank you for subscribing. Thanks for making our time on YouTube worthwhile, and thanks for helping us have fun with the internet and playing video games and really indulging us in our nerdy video game lifestyle.
Yeah, I also want to express my sincere thanks to all of you guys. Seriously, it means a lot. And actually, there's a couple of dozen of you which have actually ballooned into, I'm almost going to say a couple of hundred, that have really gone out of your way to try and help spread the Shustybang name to other people, to all your friends and friends of friends and everything. And seriously, for that, we can't thank you enough. This growth that we've been experiencing lately has been pretty humbling, but also extremely gratifying, because to me, it really confirms the fact that we are putting out some of the best content out there, and we're being rewarded with that by just people flooding in lately that have been subscribing by the masses. I mean, we've been enjoying 100+ gains by the day for a little while here, and it's just beyond awesome. We can't thank you guys enough.
It's really weird to see how YouTube has sort of changed a lot of things, at least in my life. Well, namely one, the way I play video games and stuff like that has really sort of completely changed, because now not only do I take a video game and think about whether or not it's going to be like fun or balanced or like what I'm going to get out of it, I also start thinking about whether people would like to watch videos of it, and I have this whole YouTube mentality that's like stuck right in there with everything that has to do with gaming. And it's great. Like YouTube is a hobby just like playing video games is, but they're totally better when they've been combined like they have. And like we've always said, we're making the videos for people to watch. Like, you don't make just videos to have them floating around on the internet for nobody to watch. It's like a musician. They don't make their music for nobody to listen to. So the more people that listen to their music, or in our case, watch their videos, the more gratifying it is, the better feedback you can get, and overall the experience is greater. So the more subscribers there are, the better everything gets, and 10,000 is just such a huge milestone that we wanted to sort of celebrate, do something a little different. And in this video, or in another video, I think we're going to show you guys like our gaming setup and stuff. Give a little camera FaceTime so you guys can see sort of what we look like and what we're rolling with. So I don't know when Snoov wants to do that.
How about right now?
What's going on, guys? It's Snooze603, and here's the as promised FaceTime, the long awaited. We haven't done FaceTime in probably close to a year. I want to say it was the last, well, first and only Fake versus Snoov video. So we're going to go over our setup. In my case, it's my entire man cave. I'm married, I got my family and everything, so I have been shunned to the basement, and this is pretty much where I spend all my time when I'm not hanging out with the wife and the dog. So let's check out the man cave. Alright, before we get to the good stuff, we'll work our way around, because again, it's the man cave. And one side we got the BMX bike. I do ride still, only rarely, not as much as I used to when I was like 16 and absolutely had nothing else to do with my life. Mini fridge, which I usually keep stocked with beer, but now it's just full of soda because we entertain family often. Those are my fishing poles. As a couple of you guys know, I'm an avid, absolutely avid bass fisherman. I do tournaments all the time. I won't be doing as many this year though, with my son coming. Guitar that I have yet to learn how to play. I actually won that in a radio contest. It's signed by 311. I don't know who the fucking 311 it's signed by, but apparently it's signed by them. Just my tackle, my table, weights I don't use anymore. I'll come back. You guys want more FaceTime. Weights I don't use anymore because I go to the gym. I used to use those all the time, but I like going to the gym instead. They've got everything I possibly need. And then, again, like I said, we entertain family all the time, so as you can see, I'm well stocked to entertain. Now, for what you guys really want to see is our setup. It's pretty basic. I guess the only plus side that I have that your average YouTuber, if you will, doesn't have is the dual monitor setup. But like for someone that's got a pretty good channel going, I'm sure it's average. I don't think I'm special by that regards in any way. I've got a 19-inch LG LCD, some no-name, I think like 17-inch square or 18-inch square that I got from my in-laws. I just got that a couple months ago. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of editing a video that's using Sony Vegas. I've got the whole timeline with all my different layers on the left and then my preview screen on the right. And over there I also have my folder where I pull my files from. It's very, very easy. It makes it very fluid. I was able to do okay with it when I was just rocking one screen, but dual monitors definitely helps out. As for my tower, it's an Ultra case. That's all I can tell you. My brother-in-law is actually an IT wizard, and he helped me build this and buy everything a couple of years ago. I've got an Intel motherboard with an i5 CPU. It's quad-core. It's rocking a 1 gig video card. I actually had the box up here. I don't know where it went. Nothing overly special, but it gets the job done for editing. I can play Battlefield 3 on it. I've only dabbled in there trying to remap my PlayStation 3 controller because I'm not a PC gamer really. I can't do the whole mouse and keyboard thing. I suck at it. But that's basically it. And just cheap Logitech mouse and keyboard wireless. I think it was like 35 bucks from Newegg or something. But even after getting thrown across the room a couple times by having raging, it still holds up pretty well. Alright, last but not least, we've got the actual gaming station, if you will. 42-inch Vizio. That's actually the first toy I bought for myself when I graduated college. I've got a 55-inch Samsung LED upstairs that I replaced it with last year. So I can move the gaming the whole gaming setup downstairs. For headphones, I am rocking the Triton AX Pros. These things, for anyone that's actually looking for a good gaming headset, highly recommend these. These are, I know it's 2 speakers, but they're supposed to be the 5.1 surround sound versus the next step down where it's just stereo left-right. And I'm not saying those are bad, but these are a little bit better. I really like these. Really comfortable, and this is actually the mic we use when we do all our commentaries. So, for anyone that's actually impressed with the overall audio quality, it's the Tritons. Not bad. As you all know, PlayStation 3, sexy white PlayStation controller. This is just the inline control for my Triton AX Pros. And this is what you guys ask about a lot. This is the Hodgepodge HD PVR. That's what we record all our gameplay with. Now, I know you're supposed to, well, you're not supposed to, but most PS3s, they go through the HDMI. With the Hodgepodge, it actually goes through your component cable, so you're only playing 720p. Not a big deal. Almost all games that you play on any console is 720p anyways, so you don't lose any quality. But that's it. It just sits in between your PlayStation, your TV, and then via USB cord, it all captures to the PC. Straightforward. That's going to wrap it up for my man cave. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Snoo603. Later, guys.
Hey guys, Fake Thriller. You just watched Snoo603 setup, so I guess you're going to take a look at mine now. So let's hop right in, and I'll show you what I'm working with. I don't have all the stuff. This is just my video game section. I don't have the tackle box and the Viking and everything like that. I just moved in. There's still boxes everywhere, so if you happen to see some of those, then don't mind it. There's a lot of crap still strewn about. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty. First off, we'll go with my PC. It's a Best Buy brand, basic stuff. I'm not crazy about it, but it gets the job done. I'm in the market to upgrade it a little bit. I got a different video card in there, but other than that, it's purely stock stuff. The rest of what we have down here, Snoob explained this a little bit. This is the HD PVR. This is what we use to record off of the consoles. It runs through component cables. As you can see, when you get a setup like this, there is wires. Nothing but wires everywhere. And there's no way to keep them from getting tangled up. I did my best. I laid these all out when I was setting this up again, and it's a total rat's nest. Here I have an input switcher. It's basically to help control what I want to go into my PVR and then display on my monitors. So coming back up top, we have PS3. It's kind of dirty. We got the PS3 Slim, the Xbox 360 Slim. As for my monitors, these are HP W2338. They're 23-inch monitors. diagonally. This is Sony Vegas. This is actually what the Assault video looks like. I don't know if you want to take a look at this. This is the Assault class guide video that we looked at. It sort of shows you all the different cuts that we have, the different layering and the effects and everything, just to get an idea of what we do. We are going to be putting out a render settings and sort of a how-to video, I think, in the near future. I got to get around to making it. We're going to show you sort of what goes into making a Shustybang video. It might be a review, it might be a golf squad or something like that. So I got dual monitors set up, our channel's right there. Nothing special. For a headset, I have that lower model Triton that Snoo 603 referenced. This is the Triton AX 720s, and the only difference between this version and Snoo's version is this is simulated 5.1 surround. So it does something with the signal, and it does its best to simulate the surround sound. It's the only headset I've had. I don't know the difference between that and true surround sound, but for me, it works perfect. I would highly recommend them. And like Snoo, that's what I use to record all my commentaries, so voice quality is great in-game and as far as commentary recording goes. One thing I forgot to point out was my keyboard and mouse setup. I don't do much gaming, but I have an alien gaming mouse here. It's not Alienware or anything, but people say it looks like a robot alien. This is the Rat 7, and it's actually... it's pretty crazy. It's really customizable. You can move all these different pieces around and get it to fit your hand like perfectly. There's different thumb plates here. This is where my pinky rests. You got a thumb rest on this side, so you don't have to drag your pinky or your thumb around. There's a horizontal scroll wheel and a vertical scroll wheel. And then on the side here, if you can get a shot of this, it's called a sniper button. This actually instantly lowers my mouse sensitivity. So when I click that, it's like when you're aiming down sights, you could lower your sensitivity to make sure you can get fine-tuned aim and stuff. As for the keyboard, it's a Logitech something or other. I actually don't like it. It's like one of these low pro ones with soft click keys, and it's actually really hard for even typing. I don't enjoy it. I bought it on a whim at Best Buy, and I'm looking to replace it, looking to get a gaming keyboard. So if you guys have any suggestions on what I should get for a gaming keyboard, leave them in the comments below, and I will take your suggestions very seriously. But that is officially all I have to show you guys. We'll see you later.